Hey guys, welcome back to Girls Night with Marina. Woo! And Miranda. Woo! It's a podcast for girls, by girls. We're just girls.
We need to learn how to say that in sync. Because I'll go back and edit and we're like not very in sync.
I'm terrible at the intro, but...
Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
We're just girls. That's
okay,
good.
well, that's close enough.
Maybe we do not do it.
Alright, listen everyone. I have asthma. I just got back into LA. The air is horrible here. So if you hear me coughing, no you didn't.
She's dying. Oh no.
It's bad.
That's gross. So, Marina,
I'm trying to survive. My eyes are watering. I'm trying my best out here, man.
Miranda's gotten back from Mexico.
Mexico!
God, wait.
Don't
Mexico! Don't drink the
water! It was a lot of fun. I went with my friend Christina and her family. They're amazing. They invited me on their family vacation. I couldn't be more grateful.
That's super sweet.
Yeah. So I had a blast. I have some crazy stories for you all.
We've been trying not to spill.
Yeah, we went to Chili's, and Chili's is like the place
to spill tea. I picked her up from the airport, and I was like, "Don't tell me."
Yeah. It's really hard for me to shut up too. So this is new for me.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Well, we were just talking about the quiet on set thing, because when we first started this, we were like, oh, quiet on set because people are home. And I saw a tweet about it, and it said, protect your sons as much as you protect your daughters. That got me.
Where's this coming from?
Sorry, I wrote it down while I was in Cabo.
Oh.
So, yeah. Like, I was having a lot of thoughts on it while I was out there, so I figured I'd include one at least.
Yeah, that's so gross.
No, it is, but... that's not the point of this podcast. We're not going to get into that.
I know, that made me cry.
Whew. Okay. This is don't look at my nose.
Oh, sorry.
So there was this one story that I really wanted to tell Miranda, and I was like laughing to myself because I thought it was really funny. I don't know if y'all will think it's as funny as I do, but story time. One of my crazy Cabo stories, I guess. Which one was I telling? Sorry, we had technical difficulties.
You went snorkeling.
Oh, this one. Okay, so first off, we're running late because the lady at the concierge was like, oh.
The concierge?
Well, over there it's the casita.
Casita!
So, like, which one do you want?
Casita! There you go.
She was like, oh, the shuttle will come pick you guys up at 1:20, you know, for all the other adventures they did, because this was already our third adventure that we were doing. Mm-hmm. And so we're like, okay, cool, we're waiting. 1:25, no one's there. We're like, maybe let's call someone. Mm-hmm. So Christina goes down to the casita, and she's like, hey, like, no one showed up. And the lady's like, you were supposed to be there at 1:20.
That instantly would have given me so much anxiety. That would have given me so much anxiety, like,
no, we were
not being there on time.
We were losing it. And so I was like, that's okay, like, we'll figure it out. And then, of course, like, I'm like, don't try to speak Spanish because I will understand you. So I was ready to, like, go ham on this lady. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, you know what? You're right. Let's call a taxi. I'll tell them to wait for us. I will personally call because she said she was on the phone with them. She was not. So I called Cabo Adventures and I was like...
I called Cabo Adventures?
I was like, hi, like, can you please connect me to who I need to speak with? We're running late. And she was like, perfect. Like, I'll write down a note for you. And I was like, great, perfect. They're waiting for us. We get down there, they are waiting for us. Love that. The lady didn't call, I did. And then I was like, oh, our tour guide.
Oh, so they hadn't left yet?
No, they were waiting for us, like, for real.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I was shocked. But, our tour guide, I was like, oh, he's a little cute.
Oh, no.
And so I told Christina that, and then we go on the boat, and I was like, this man's looking at me. And I was like, go me, you know, I was just doing my little thing. And so I was taking pictures on the boat, and then another, like, smaller boat floats on by, and I'm against the railing taking pictures. They start barking at me.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I didn't know either, so I just ate my sandwich.
So I just kept eating.
I didn't care. So then we're there, I'm talking to the tour guide, and Christina goes to the bathroom. He's putting, like, soap in her...
Oh, this is your chance to strike.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm gonna cough this whole time. Just bear with me, please. It hurts.
It hurts.
It really does. Like, I was fine, and now I'm not. This LA air is not good for me. But, so I'm talking to him, and I said something in Spanish. I was like, oh, like, can you put it in this one too? Because I had Christina's and she was in the bathroom. And he turns and he's like, what? What? And I was like, oh, sorry, can you put it in this one in English? I said it in English. And he's like, did you just say that in Spanish? And I was like, oh, like, yeah, like, I speak Spanish. What do you want from me? And he was like, oh, like, that's crazy, you know? And then so we just started chatting, you know, being in Spanish, of course. And then I was like, all right, I gotta cut the chit-chat because I'm trying to get in this water. I'm trying to go see some fish. So I'm out there doing my little snorkel. I look stupid in a snorkel, okay? I don't care who you are. Everyone looks so stupid goggles. In a little snorkel
No,
mask.
You do. Everybody looks stupid.
I showed you a picture.
Yeah.
And so he was really cool. He kind of like kept coming towards us and like talking to me and Christina. And we were telling him, yeah, like, we work with sea animals over the summer.
Oh my gosh. I was actually the trainer.
Well, because he was like trying to teach us about urchins, and we were like, babe, like, I hate to break it to you, but we already know this. Like, go teach someone else. Like, this is a learning experience for some kid on here, you know. And then so him and Christina were like free diving for a little bit. I don't know if that was even allowed. And then we wanted to see a shark, so he took us to see a shark. We're swimming with little sharkies. And then we get back on the boat. Everything's good. We're getting off the boat. Sir hands me a little card. Sir hands me. With his Instagram on it. And goes, this is for you. Thank you. Like, my tour guide. Are you kidding me? I pulled my tour guide. Which, like, wasn't hard, but... So then that night, I was sitting in the hot tub with Christina, and I was texting him. Well, he texted me, because I followed him. Like, oh, Chris, I can't believe, like, I really pulled. I was in a snorkel mask. Like, I can't believe I did that.
In a wetsuit. Were you in a wetsuit?
No.
Oh, no, this one.
This one didn't have a wetsuit. It was just a really stupid snorkel mask, and I was, like, not trying to look cute. I was trying to see fish and shark. And shark. Fish and shark. I have purse. I have you. Yeah. And so he's texting me, and then he goes, the reason why I gave you my Instagram was because I want you to help me get my green card.
Oh.
I did not pull. I simply did not pull. Yeah.
He was like, you know what? She seems pretty cool. She seems like she would help me get my green card.
She knows Mexico. She's from America. Like, she could help me out.
That's so funny.
How much?
You know, the same thing happened to my sister.
Yeah?
To Amber. Bianca was like, hey, this one guy, like, he wants his green card. Do you want to marry him? She was like, no. Tell Miranda.
Well, how much, babe?
That's what I said. I said, babe, send them over.
It's a rough life out here. Like, let me know how much and maybe we could work something out.
I was like, no, she has a chance. You don't. That's wild.
Yeah. So I had to tell my mom that story when she went.
I mean, he had to try. Can't blame him. You can't blame him.
No, I completely agree. I also went on this other boat. It was a yacht. I met this guy on Hinge, I'm not gonna lie, because Chris and I wanted to go on a boat. And so we're like, let me put my 2 little brain cells to work, because Christina has a boyfriend. So I was like, you know what, I'll respect it, but I'll put in the work for us.
I'll put in the work.
I did. I met this kid, and he was like, yeah, let's, like, go grab drinks, and then we'll hit the boat. And I was like, awesome, cool. Sitting with him and his friends, they're from Dartmouth, we're talking. We actually have mutual friends. I was like, oh, interesting.
Where is Dartmouth?
Massachusetts.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna say there.
The Google fact check.
I know.
Screenshot.
I put it in the screenshot. And so we're on the boat. We're having a good time, and one of their friends, the friend who owned the boat, was like sitting with me and Christina the entire time, but like probably because he had no idea who we are. Like we were just invited on this boat because everyone else knew each other.
Oh.
And we're hanging out, and then they're like, it's time.
Oh my gosh.
And I am very used to being around that. I went to UCLA. Everyone there does that. It's very, very common there. Christina is not. And
oh really?
well, yeah. Like she she goes to community college. She lives in Florida. She works at Disney. Like, she's just not around that.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little different from her, from her perspective. And not that I was going to, but she sends me a message and she's like, hey, like,
Please don't.
I don't want you going back like that because like my family's there, you know. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
I texted you too. I said, that doesn't sound like fun, Marina.
Maybe if I knew everyone. Just kidding.
No.
I'm totally kidding. Yeah, no. But that was really funny because she was like, I didn't know what to do. And it was like really cute and innocent. And I was like, oh,
It's really cute.
Just say no.
No, that is a weird position to be in, especially strangers. Like, who wants to be
No, it
strangers?
is. Yeah.
I understand, Christina. I understand.
Yeah.
I'd be scared too. I'd be like, let's not.
Yeah. I've gone out with Christina quite a bit, but this was like the first time that she's seen me in my element. Because we went out and we were bar hopping. And I just have to talk to everyone and get free drinks from every single person I meet. You know, we bought one drink each that night. And we went to, I don't even know what club it was, to be honest. Mandala, I think? I don't know. One of them. No, let me backtrack. There's this one that we go upstairs. Have no idea what name it is. But we are going to the bathroom. We're getting ready to leave. And then this girl in this like bright green dress starts dancing with us, and she's like really out there, you know, which is great. Love that. I absolutely love that. I'll dance with you. Of course I will. And then this dude comes up to me and he's like, yo, like, I think you're so beautiful. Like, I told myself I wasn't gonna fall in love, but then I met you.
Don't fall in love with the Jersey Shore.
And so I was like, okay, like, you can have my Instagram. I'll give my Instagram to people because it's a very public Instagram. I don't.
Yeah, that's
really
what I
care.
do too.
So, he ended up texting me literally yesterday. He was like flying back. He was like, I told myself I'd catch flights, not feelings.
Oh, I think you shared that with everybody.
Yeah, I posted that on my private story because I thought it was kind of funny.
No, it
not
was funny.
Like, it was just like,
no, it was funny.
okay. I just didn't want to be rude, honestly. So he bought me and Chris some drinks, and then that girl in green, we were dancing like with a whole bunch of people. I'll insert the video because it's actually pretty cool. Her boob pops out because it's just like a little thing and then like
An
cutouts.
accident?
Yeah, and I was like,
oh.
and we were dancing with a lot of men.
Oh.
So I quickly went in there. Like, she definitely thought I was grabbing her boob, which I'm so sorry for, but like, I was
You
really
manhandled her?
I was trying to help her out, man. She was out.
You're so nice because I would have been like,
well, I tried to, but she was like so into dancing.
oh no.
And I was like, I can't let this happen.
Yeah.
You know? So that was a little funny. And then we kept going down like the bars, and then I love to go in the VIP section. Free drinks. Oh, love it. So I see these men lock eyes. I said, they're a little old.
They were. I think I saw videos. They were a little old.
Yeah, they were. But I was like, these men are looking for young girls
good time.
in their 20s. Like, this is my time to shine. So I'm over here like,
Hey.
it's like blocked off by this entire couch. And so I go on the edge of the couch so they could see me. And so I just start like showing my butt off a little bit. I was doing my little dance moves. Yeah. And then I lock eyes and I give him a little smile, you know? And then he was like, come in here. And so I just dragged Chris with me. I was like, get in here right now.
Aww.
So then we're handed shot after shot after shot. Bottle handed.
Another one.
Oh, it was great. I absolutely loved it. So that was the day that we did 13 back to back.
Oh, was that St. Patrick's Day? No. That was like the day after. It was like Monday.
Couldn't tell you, honestly.
Yeah, go on.
Anyways, I was still coherent, which is crazy. My limit's 8. Only in Mexico. Yeah, so that was really wild for me to still be like coherent after 13 back to back. And like a few drinks.
You texted me too. You're like, Miranda, I've had 13 shots.
Yeah, because what is wrong with me? Like, do I have a cap? What's going on?
Do I have a cap?
Yeah.
They were giving you water the whole time.
No, it was because at first I was down in tequila like no other, and so I was like, maybe I have a problem, and then I like took it slowly. It's tequila. I was like, no, this burns a little. Like, it was pretty nasty, and I still drank it. Like, I was fine. But
you soldiered.
yeah, but I still, when we got back, I threw up.
Oh.
But I do that anyway.
But yeah, you do that anyway.
I'm just puker. What can I say? But I was seriously fine. And then we ended up doing 9 shots. We did like the rainbow shots yesterday before we left. We were with my mom and like, oh yeah, I met my mom out there, which was really cool. It was my mom, Robbie's family, and my little sister Alina. So fun. Oh, and Riley was there too.
Who's Riley?
Riley is Robbie's nephew.
Okay.
So Robbie's sister's son.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we were all hanging out, and then me and Chris see this sign. It was like 9 rainbow shots, $12. We said,
count me in.
Dang, don't ever pull my arm like that again. So we dropped them off at their dock because they had to like go back on their cruise.
Yeah.
We walked back over there. We said, hand them to me. And you knew exactly what we were there for. So we said, all right, let's do it. We back to back to back. And then we're like, we got to start walking back to the hotel because this is going to hit us and we're going to be gone.
What?
That was a big cough. I'm gonna drink some water.
Your eyes have been watering. Your eyes have been watering this whole time.
I know, I'm trying to breathe. Like, you don't understand how hard it is to breathe right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with
Do you have your inhaler?
I've been using it like crazy to the point where I'm shaking because I have so much inhaler stuff. The air?
I don't know. Are you just getting sick?
No, it's been like this since I went to Cabo. Like, I would have felt sick. You know what I mean?
We should ask my mom after. I feel like she would know.
Because at first I was like, oh, maybe I am getting sick. Mm-hmm. And so I got like an electrolyte. Mm-hmm. And I was chugging, and then I was like, no, it's just a cough. Like, I don't feel sick, my throat's not hurting.
You know what, actually that happens to me sometimes. There's like a specific time. It might be your allergies.
It could be. Yeah. It's like I could hear myself wheezing in my lungs.
Yeah, it could be your allergies because that usually happens to me.
It's so bad though, and it didn't start hurting until I got back in LA right now.
No, I understand. It's probably your allergies, I'm telling you. That's usually what happens to me. I usually cough. And my eyes get a little itchy.
Well, my eyes aren't even itchy. They're just a little burnt. Can you tell?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, what are rainbow shots? I don't think I've ever...
It's like layered, so then when they pour it, it goes like blue, green, yellow,
Never mind.
orange,
I
red.
do know exactly what rainbow shots are.
Yeah. And there was 9 of them. So that was fun. What else did we do? Oh, while we were out there, we did a lot of crazy adventures. We did like an ATV ride, and then after was a tequila tasting, which again, you have to flirt with your tour guide for more tequila. Like, it's great because we're both, I mean, I'm not as blonde as she is, but like, I'm blonde enough to get by as a blonde. You know, put me in a little something and I look fine. We're both like young 20 girls.
Young 20 girls? Yeah, you're right.
Young girls in our 20s. I am a little blonde.
It's the blonde. It's the bleach hitting
it's
your...
the bleach. Sorry, guys. It's the fumes.
The bleach hitting your brain.
Yeah, and so we took... I couldn't tell you how many shots there. But that was a lot of fun. Everyone was very social after that. We made a lot of friends.
Aww.
And then we swam with whale sharks. That was
like, insert picture.
Insert my favorite picture ever right here. We did the whale shark thing, which it was the same tour guide, because Christina's gone and done it before. It was the same tour guide as her last time.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was snorkeling. I was like, he came back.
Oh, not the snorkeling guy. No. From whale sharks. Those things are huge and swim so fast.
Like I'm finding Dory.
Yeah.
The big whale sharks.
But like, you don't realize how fast that thing is. Because yeah.
Well, like, underwater sharks are fast to begin with. So, like, a whale shark?
No, it's just so crazy.
It's a whale and a shark!
I know. But it was also the first time I ever swam in, like, open water.
Because that's big, though. That's big.
You know, I've never been past my belly button in the ocean before.
That's
so
big.
this was big stuff for me, guys. And I didn't tell Christina that.
Yeah, that is big stuff. And they like drop you off in the middle, yeah?
You like jump off the boat. I
it's
could
not
insert
even,
a video.
it wasn't even like
No.
by, yeah.
You're on a boat, you go to the middle, and they're like, I see one, let's jump. Let's swim towards it.
Let's jump.
Yeah, on my third jump, we jumped in and it was heading straight toward us. And I was like, oh my god, it's gonna eat me. They don't eat people, but like, we were gonna bump into it. So that was the fastest I've ever swam in my whole life.
You're flailing around.
Oh my god, it was so scary. But the first time I jumped in, I felt like so slow because I couldn't keep up. And so I was like, oh my god, I really am a bad swimmer. Like, my mom was right. Like, I should have listened to her.
That's right.
And so, like, the tour guide would, like, pull me to, like, help me. Because he's obviously an amazing swimmer. He does this for a living. So the tour guide's, like, pulling me so I could get closer and get a better view. And I'm, like, swallowing water. I was like, I
Oh
can't
no,
do
I
this.
can already see it happening and me getting frustrated. Like,
Let me give you a little demonstration of what I look like. That's exactly what I look like.
literally, that would have pissed me off. We were in the water and you were drowning yourself.
I was trying so hard.
You were drowning yourself.
No, but I looked back at the videos. I wasn't. I was swimming just fine. I was keeping up with the whale shark. I don't know why in the moment I felt like I was so far behind. I was fine. I literally did so good. There's a picture of me next to it. Like, I was doing good. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I thought I was a bad swimmer with the whale sharks, but then when we went snorkeling on the other adventure,
Somebody. I'm sorry, my mom is talking to our pit bull.
it was cute. It was cute. I hope they could hear it. I heard it loud and clear. Anyways, they were like, oh, all of the strong swimmers, like, come with the first group. We're going to be in open water for 40 minutes. I was like, I can't do that.
For 40 minutes?
I can't do that.
That's a lot to, like, ask you because you've never been in, like...
Exactly. And Christina was like, no, I believe in you. You got this. Let's go see a shark. And I was like, crap, I do want to see a shark so bad. And she was like, if you don't got it, I will hold you. Because Christina's a strong swimmer. She's like scuba certified. She's great. And so she's like, I will hold you. If anything, I'll bring you back to the boat. Like, trust me. And I was like, my life's in her hands, man.
Do you know how to float on your back?
Yeah, I could float just fine.
You'll be fine. You're fine in anything.
But there's still like big waves that come by. So you get like,
hey man, I think you can do it.
well, I did. I went out there, did not have a single problem. It was so perfect. I was a little fishy out there. That's when I was like, you know what, Mom? You were wrong. All these years, I'm an amazing swimmer. Okay? I'm so good.
She's like, I'm Michael Phelps.
I could run laps.
Put me in the Olympics.
Oh, but that's when I learned I was a really good swimmer. I'm very proud of myself for that. Because 40 minutes in open water, no help. The guy was trying to flirt with me, talk to me, and I was like, looking for fish. It was crazy. What else did I do in Cabo? I don't even remember anymore.
Oh my god.
I feel so gross. That's another thing is I inhaled so much water after.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Maybe it's the water.
But it all started before the water.
Sick. Oh.
Yeah, so like I can't blame the water. Do you see me like trying to hold in my cough right now?
Marina needs an intermission.
I do, honestly.
Marina needs an
It's
intermission
so bad.
from her Cabo stories. It's okay. I'll tell you about my St. Patrick's Day.
Please do, because I need a minute to breathe. I might put the mic down.
Okay.
Wait, I want you to hear like how bad it is. You can't hear it.
No.
No, not even in my. No, you can't. You can't hear me.
It doesn't sound like your lungs are clogged.
Just wait, because you'll hear it later. Okay. Anyways, tell your story.
Okay, so we partied the day before St. Patrick's Day, which I thought nobody was really gonna be out. I don't know. I think there was.
For St. Patty's Day?
Well, we went to Long Beach, so I feel like it's a little different.
Okay.
I don't know. It felt different.
I am not a fan of Long Beach.
Well, I wanted to go. Why?
Because when we tried to go to the bungalow,
Oh, Long Beach kicked Marina out.
I got kicked out of there. So now I have this thing against
Yeah,
them.
Long Beach bungalow. whatever. Well, we went to Long Beach and we wanted to go to like bars instead of like clubs, because usually I go to like clubs, but this one we went to like a bunch of different bars, a pub if you will, and I don't even know what happened. I had 2 green drinks. A high noon, a green tea shot, which now that I think about it, I probably mixed perhaps a little too many.
Keep going.
Perhaps a little too many alcohols.
Okay.
And I got sick. Again. Marina.
No.
I was so crushed. You have no idea. It like hurts. It pains. It pains me when I get sick. And it gets me so mad. Because I don't... It's weird. It's either I can... It's either I can handle it or I can't. It's like, it depends on the night. And I don't know what happened. Christina just landed. Yay! In Florida. Woo! But yeah, I got shamrocked. Which is so embarrassing. I had a shirt that said, "Let's get shamrocked."
And you did
and I did in fact get shamrocked. But you know what? I'm fine, like, in public settings, like when we're at the bars and stuff, I'm fine. But when we get to somebody's house, and it's never my house.
You went to someone's house?
Yeah. It's never my house. Maybe I just need to go home.
Maybe you shouldn't do that anymore.
Maybe I just need to go home. It's never my freaking house that I'm like getting sick in. It's always somebody else's. It pisses me off. Because it's so embarrassing. They come out of the bathroom and you're like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, I guess.
I'm like, I'm actually ready to go home. It sucks.
I'm trying to think of where I've thrown up.
You threw in the bathroom of Calaveras one time and clogged the toilet.
Oh my god, I did! When we had bottomless
Mountain Dews.
Bottomless Mountain Dews, baby! Bottomless Mountain Dews.
You did clog the toilet in Calaveras.
I threw up a lot that day. And we went back and had more. That's the thing. Oh, rally, man.
But you see what I mean? It's like either I can handle it or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm okay while like we're at the bar, and then we get to like somebody's house or an Uber.
Oh, Miranda has
my body just like is like, you know what, Miranda, let's get this out right now. And it's not like, oh, like right now. It's like right now. Like we need to get this out right now. So yeah, I got sick. I got shamrocked. I came home. My mommy helped me. She got me ready. The next day, I was supposed to go to brunch.
I did get the snaps, and you were not in them.
I got up. I opened my door. My dad is standing at my door. Mimosa time.
Aww.
He could tell. I was already dying.
He said, I'm done.
I was already dying. I got up and I threw up again in the morning, and then I was doing my makeup because Amy was like, "Are you up?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I got up and I like got ready. I got full ready. I like did my makeup. I got dressed. I threw up twice while I was getting ready.
Okay.
And then I got up and my brother was taking me because I was ready to get shamrocked again on a Sunday at brunch. So we were like all in the car. I went to go pick them up. We're on our way there. We're like pulling around the corner. I turn around and I go, no, that whole time I have a bag and I'm just sitting there. I'm like trying to breathe. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Because every time that I've been hungover, this is the third time I've been hungover. This is the third time that I've been hungover. And I always have something to do the next day.
Maybe you shouldn't go so hard when you know you're going out. Just a thought.
I don't know. I don't try to go hard. I'm telling you, it's just like when my body just like decides. But it's always when I have something to do. So we're there. We pull around the corner and I turn around with the bag in my hand and I go, would it be crazy if I just went home? And they were like, we understand. And I was like, thank you. My brother took me home in my little green shirt. Defeated. I walked in the door with a throw bag in hand and I go, I didn't make it to brunch.
Oh, that's okay. You tried your best. I
really did. And usually I'm a good like rallier even when I'm hungover. I had to go babysit one time. I got up and I went to go babysit. I went to Dollywood.
Yeah, that was an experience for you.
That one was horrible. That was the worst.
Tell it. Have you told it on this before?
No.
Tell it. Go for it.
Fresh. It hurts. So I went to Nashville and I got obliterated. I think the second night that we were there, which you're supposed to.
Yeah, no, that's
I went too hard. And the twins are so sweet because they're like, it's okay, Miranda, like, you're fine, we love you so much, like, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, no, this is like the worst, like, I should have never, like, I'm crying home, like, I'm crying on the way home. That's how bad I was drunk. So the next morning,
I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I'm crying like a baby coming home from the bar.
Exactly. So then we get up at 6 in the morning because Dollywood is 3 hours away from Nashville. So we get up and I'm barely hanging on, like, I threw up in the morning. I wake up with no underwear on.
That, I just want to say, is like such a humiliating feeling.
You know what? It's because drunk Miranda went to go shower.
Which, amazing for her.
Miranda went to go wash herself and she just decided not to put on underwear. So I get up and I throw up and I get all my stuff. I didn't even get ready. I just got all my stuff. I had my hood on. I was ready for this 3-hour trip. There's a photo of me and Delight. I will not share that photo because it is
horrendous.
I was in the back of Theo's car just like...
I have seen the photo.
I was... Oh my god, it's horrible.
It's funny. It's really funny.
We get up and
it describes that trip perfectly.
Yeah. We get up and we're like an hour away from like Dollywood. I get up and I'm like doing my makeup in the car, like barely hanging on. I have another barf bag in my hand and everybody's always like, you should eat something, you should drink something.
Miranda cannot.
I can't, or else it'll come up immediately. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. So, like, the liquid IVs and stuff, she kept trying to give me a liquid IV, which I know helps, but, like, the smell of it and, like, the flavor, like, the
artificial flavors really get me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I couldn't drink it. I was just, like, sipping on water. So then... I throw up in a bag. We like stop at like a gas station and like throw up and then I throw it in the trash. And then we finish our like ride there and we get off. We park. It's a 45-minute walk from the parking lot.
45 minutes?
Yes. There's a tram that goes, but it was taking like an hour. It would take you an hour. So they were like, you can walk and it's 45 minutes to get to the gate. So we start to walk. And I'm telling you, we're walking and I'm like, I want to die. Like, I can't. I was like, oh my god, the sun is so bright. Like, my head. Oh my god, it was the worst. It was the worst. This was the worst hangover that I've ever had. And I didn't even this was not even a blackout. Like, this was just
bad.
It was so bad.
Wait, what did you say you drank?
Oh, vodka lemonades. Those are too sweet. I can't have those anymore.
Vodka lemonades or lemon drops?
I think I had lemon drop shots, but I also had vodka lemonades.
Okay.
And I think they're too sweet for me.
Understood.
So I got drunk so fast on those. And I chugged a beatbox before.
Miranda?
I can't have those anymore. I've cut myself off.
Miranda cannot have a beatbox. Every time she's had one, the beatbox has won.
The beatboxes beat me up.
They beat.
So I haven't had one of those since. Like, keep those away from me. Keep those as far as you can. But oh my god, I was so hungover. Like, I've never felt worse. Like, that was the nastiest, ugliest like way I've ever felt. And I got to the door and we're standing there and we're like waiting in line to get like a ticket. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw up.
This is it.
All of Dollywood's trash cans have a cover on top. They're covered trash cans. So I have to like maneuver my head. Oh my god, I was so mad. I was like, no way is these stupid covered trash cans. So I had to go throw up in one of those covered trash cans. And I
feel like that's even more embarrassing.
It was horrible. And they're so far apart. The trash cans are so far from each other. Oh my god. So we walk in and I'm already mad because I already had to throw up and I'm like, dude, you should have just stood at the hotel. But I'm like, it's Dollywood. Like, I can't miss Dollywood.
Yeah.
And I love Dolly. So I'm like, I'm gonna power through. And we go in and we keep going to I have to keep going to the bathroom because I'm gonna throw up some more. And go ahead.
No, I just needed to breathe.
No.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna cough.
No. I just needed to breathe.
No, but Delilah also kept going to the bathroom and throwing up, so I didn't feel alone. That helped. But yeah, I kept throwing up. And Thea was like, you should drink a Coke, it always helps me. And I'm like, okay. I felt a little better at this point, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll drink a Coke. So I drink the Coke, like half of it, before we get on the Dollywood train. It's an hour wait for this stupid train. I feel fine though. I feel great. I feel fine. I'm like, okay, maybe I shook this off. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself.
In the moment.
I'm like, I'm fine. Like, it's really not that bad. Like, Miranda, get over it. I'm like, you're gonna be fine. You're feeling better. We get on this train, and it is the longest train ride I have ever been on. Oh my god, I was literally contemplating, like, what if I jumped off? Like, what if I flung myself off of this?
Were you, like, on a cliff?
It
or, like,
was
what
so
kind of train
bad.
ride was it?
It was, like, I love Dolly.
Okay.
I love Dollywood. It was so much
that.
fun. This train ride was, like, just grass most of the time. It was just grass. So I was sitting there, and I was like, I get me off of this stupid train. It was horrible.
I have to ask, are the rides at all related to Dolly, or is it just, like...
They have a couple... No, I think they're more related to, like, Nashville.
Okay.
But it's a trip, honestly, because it's like, some of it's like fair.
Is it like a castle park?
I don't know what Castle Park is.
Oh. Sorry.
But it was...
Perhaps a Knott's Berry Farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay.
But it's like bigger. I feel like it's way bigger.
Really?
Yeah. There are some like amusement park rides, and then there's like some fair rides, and like there's like different sections. I don't know if we hit all of them, but we went through most of them.
Okay.
But I remember sitting on that train and being like, damn, I messed up. Like, I messed myself up. So I'm sitting on the stupid train, and I have this Coke in my hand, and I keep like closing my eyes and like I just keep like trying to breathe through it. I get off the train, and everybody is stopped.
Why?
We're all getting off, and nobody wants to move in this long off ramp. I have to throw up.
I would have pushed my way through.
I have to throw up, and I'm like, do I throw up over this side ramp in front of everybody?
Hey.
Another covered trash can.
You gotta do what you gotta do, though.
No. This is so embarrassing. Nobody judge me. I haven't done this since. Or in this cup that's in front of me.
No, I think that is the like valid answer.
So I threw up in this cup, and I go, and I throw it into the trash can, the covered trash can. And I go to the bathroom, and I like wash myself up, and I had a big packet of gum. I was not walking around stinking up the place, but that was horrible. And that was the last time that I threw up, was because I was like, enough is enough. And Delilah the whole time was like, let's go on roller coasters. She was hungover too. I was like, you're kidding, like. And I went on them because I was like, I'm not gonna be like, it's their birthday trip, and I'm gonna go on these roller coasters. You're fine. It's like, you're gonna like it, Miranda. Finally, at the end of the day, I didn't have a sweater. It was cold. It was like 30 degrees.
Why didn't you take a sweater?
I wiped my mouth with it, and I put it in a bag, and I was like, it needs to go away.
Understood.
Yeah, so I put it away. I was like, no, this is not gonna work. So I didn't have a sweater, and I was powering through Dollywood without a sweater, and finally I was just like, enough with the roller coasters.
Our vacations sound drastically different.
It's like, enough with the roller coasters, Delilah, enough. And she was like, oh my god, I'm fine. I was so mad, but I powered through as much as I could.
I'm proud of you.
I powered through as much as I could. That second time I had to go babysit. Like, so this time brunch, I was like, piece of cake. I could do this.
Yeah.
No, I was like, Miranda, do you want to sit there and be miserable and like have to get up back and forth? Or do you want to go home and sleep? I picked to go home and go to sleep.
I would too. I would too.
I was violently hungover though. I went out again that night though.
You idiot.
Can't be stopped. I had to go out again. It was St. Patrick's Day.
Where'd you go?
To X Brewery in Anaheim. Yeah, we drove all the way out there. But yeah.
It's kind of far.
Yeah, it was. Was
it worth it? Was it cool?
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did go out St. Patrick's Day.
Ooh, in Mexico?
Yeah.
Did you wear green?
Yeah. I had my green hat and I was like, happy St. Patrick's Day, on my story. Got a lot of views. Yeah. I was in a bathing suit though. That's why, but I'll pretend it was for St. Patrick's Day. Also went to church.
On St. Patrick's Day?
On St. Patrick's Day.
I couldn't make it.
Today's Palm Sunday. We're not at church.
I went to church yesterday.
Alright. Hey, I'm taking home a rosary. I'm gonna say I went to church.
Freshly blessed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I went to, they were all like, they were decorated.
You weren't hungover at all in Cabo?
No, because I didn't stop.
Oh, that also works.
I just kept going. So, what's today? Day 9? And we're still going out tonight for Mountain Dews?
For some Mountain Dews,
For some Mountain Dews with the girls? Oh, that's, okay, we're thinking that the next episode will be after these Mountain Dews. So, stay tuned for the next episode when we're funsies on Mountain Dews.
I know.
Yeah, so we're really excited for that. But, yeah, no, I just kept going. Like, back at the hotel, too, like, we didn't have all-inclusive because we were there for so many days.
That works, too.
Yeah, and so, I don't get along with people my age. You know this. I was hanging out with the parents. I made so many parent friends, and
did you have
all
an
the
Irish
drinks were handed.
bomb?
No, I didn't. Did you?
No, I didn't. But Bianca scared me.
I've had one before.
Bianca's like, if you're offered Irish car bombs,
you'd hate it.
No, she said on the 9th one, you will throw up all over the bar. I said, oh. She said, oh, okay. She said, baby, don't drink 8 of them.
Well, because you have to chug them. Or
she had a lot, and she was like, don't drink those. And I said, oh, okay.
No, I was at my cousin's wedding, and I went with my mom and Robbie, and this was like the first time I kept up with my mom all night. Again, tequila. Maybe I'm just a tequila girl. Maybe I'm all right with tequila, not vodka. Maybe I just figured it out.
Oh,
Sorry.
we were talking about that. If those, like, everybody is team tequila and not vodka, but then I feel like vodka was worse than tequila. But I don't know anymore.
I think, honestly, this last week has changed me.
Oh my god. Whenever I've drank tequila, I don't think I've ever been hungover.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
When I drink vodka, I'm hungover.
Yeah. Even rum, I'm fine.
When I drink whiskey, I'm fine.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe we just can't be vodka girls anymore.
Maybe I need to cut off the vodka.
Could be.
Wow. Okay, maybe this is good.
We're going from Mountain Dews to Diet Mountain Dews. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, people with all-inclusive just kept handing me drinks, so that was great. I didn't stop that entire time I was there. Christina and I only bought one drink while we were out there for the 9 days. I am now back in LA. This will be my 10th day. So I'm on a bender right now. A Mountain Dew bender in the US. In Mexico, I'm on an alcoholic bender.
You're on tequila.
Exactly.
Tequila, babe, tequila.
And it's not tequilaing me.
It's not tequilaing me. Yeah. Maybe I do need to start switching over to tequila.
Maybe we should try it. Today's not going to help because we have a lot of vodka-based drinks. I will be drinking Mountain Dews.
Note to self, stop with the vodka.
Yeah.
Stop with the vodka.
Yeah, maybe we should cool it with vodka.
Yeah. But, yeah, those are my hungover stories. You never been hungover like that?
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
When I was living in Napa, this was my worst, hangover I've ever had. I don't get hangover, too often. I'll have a headache in the morning, but I'll be fine. I'm not horrible.
I've never had a headache.
Really?
Hungover, no.
Really? That's all I get in the mornings. I just have a headache. I just need some water.
I would rather have that than what I have to go through.
Yeah, no, mine aren't bad. It's when I get in a car, I feel nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I was living in Napa, and this is when I was with,
Okay.
And so my situationship and my best friend, my ex-best friend now.
We all know the one that slept with him.
The one that slept with him, actually. The ones that were, in the same house with me.
The one that we know is watching. Go on.
Anyways, that one, we were all getting crunkers on Mountain Dews. Next morning, they're like, let's go to IHOP. We were driving. We live on a mountain, okay? So the drive down is already an hour on this windy road. I'm sitting in the back because I'm not okay. And I already get car sick. Like, it wasn't a good mix. And so I'm back there and I was like, drive faster. Either turn the car around or drive faster. He was like, I didn't know you were feeling sick. I did not look okay. I had no makeup. Like, I was dying. We get to the IHOP. I'm sitting on the inside of the booth. I turn to him and I go, move. I run to the IHOP bathroom. Puke is coming out of my nose, Miranda. Oh, no. In the middle of this IHOP bathroom. Like, I could not control it. I was just like, it was the worst feeling on planet Earth. Clean myself up. Went to go eat some pancakes. I was fine after. But I felt so horrible that entire day. Like, I was down for like 2 days with that one. It was bad.
Like, when you're hungover, you're thinking of like the artificial flavors. It just, that gets me.
Yeah.
That was.
Have you ever like woken up on the toilet? I have a great picture of me.
No, I have not.
I have a great picture of me again in that house with those weirdos. Mm-hmm. Those weirdos. I'd like to reiterate those weirdos that I was living in a house with. But it's literally a picture of me in my pajamas, like, on the toilet asleep.
Oh, no.
That's how I lived out there, though. That's literally, I slept all day. We partied all night. I don't remember those 3 months.
Have you ever woken up and threw up?
Right now.
Okay, well, no, I mean, like, in the middle of the night, like, have you come out of your sleep from a hangover?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, really?
I've woken up because I was like, ugh, I feel gross, and I was like, I need to throw up.
Wow.
But not like in the morning, like the night of. You know what I mean?
Really? No, I'm asleep. That's my one, like...
Oh. No.
That's crazy.
Normally I am, but like if I need to throw up, I'll wake up. I won't like throw up all over myself.
Oh, no.
Which is one thing I'd like to say we're really good at. Like, we don't make a mess.
Yeah. And I'm fine out in public, which is... Wow. Like, even in Nashville, I made it to the bathroom.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap up this episode because I simply can't breathe. I'm throwing up. This isn't working out. Laters will be Crunkers off Mountain Dew. We'll film an episode. It'll probably be the next one out. So stay tuned for that girls' night because I think that one's gonna be funny.
Maybe Amy will join.
Oh, that would be fun. Okay, I gotta throw up again. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Please close this out.
Bye, guys. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Is the door locked? Open it.
No, it's fine. I'm good. I just need to stand.
Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, watch on Spotify, like, comment, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. Okay, bye.